heavy. I really thought them niggas like they never had none from belly. Man stand up in the world, means a man I don't run from any. Anyhow we run out and jump these semis, that's over anything, that man drop any.
Right, guys, so we are in the studio with the big man himself, Cruz Leon. In regards to your creative process once getting into studio, what sort of, again, because we need to tap into, I want to tap into what goes into your thought processing, to be honest with you, because the way you MC is very different from the energy that's been going on for a long time now. So what is your thought processing like, or what is it that you try to portray, or what is the image that you're trying to give off when you're in that booth, or trying to display the song, or is it different for each and every song?
Do you know what it is? First and foremost, I never force lyrics. So I will never be in a studio session racking my brain trying to put bars together. Like, I'm a man, I'll go in the booth. On a bad day, I might only can think of a 2-bar or a 4-bar or something. I leave it a couple of days, forward black. It's the next 4 bars. Next time it might be an 8-bar or a 16. But what I found working in that process, the flow goes mad. Because I've come back on another day and I'm in a different mindset. I've gone somewhere else. Whereas on that day I was trying to go left, and that's why the bar wasn't forwarding. I've come back, new energy, gone right, flow's gone mad. Now I'm on the 24th bar, I'm progressing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so in regards to performance side of things, I've seen you absolutely everywhere. Like we were saying before, South by Southwest, Fabric, whether it be Red Bull, Rinse FM, absolutely everything. Is there a different process in regards to writing when you're thinking, all right, cool, I've got sets to do, and I've got songs to do, or is it the same process?
Not so much in the writing department, but definitely in the performance side of it. So, but I could go to a set, spit my bars off a song, and it's heavy. But when you see me perform that song, it's something else. You get me? And it adds another dimension and layer to that song as a package. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say that you prefer to perform on sets, whether it be on a big stage or in a radio station, or would you say that you prefer to perform your music live?
The honest answer is balance. Because I really do enjoy just going to a set and just murking. But the bag that I get into when it's time to do man's tunes and lift up the place now, it's a whole different guy.
I saw his performance at South by Southwest. I wasn't there, but I got the privilege of seeing some of the footage. I said, this brother has no space for foolishness. He's not playing any form of games. When he performs well. There's clarity, there's energy, there is engagement. And these are the things that I kind of look for in regards to performances and make people standout artists. Is there like before I get on this stage here, is there like a visual process that happens before you go out on stage? Because myself, for example, if I'm going to a show and I know that I'm performing at, let's say, for example, 10 o'clock, I'm getting there at 9 because I want to gauge what's going on in the room and see the vibes and see the reaction of crowds when other people have performed, so I can kind of potentially adjust how I may go about things. Is it the same sort of thing for you?
I think it depends on the type of show it is. So some shows is just work. You know what I'm saying? Like some shows, this is a booking, I'm going there to get my pee. My set is 15 minutes. I'm going to turn up 15 minutes before my set. I'm going to be in the place half hour. I'm going to cut with my pee and my rider, and I'm going back to the ends. You know what I'm saying? Other shows, it could be, I don't know, like a Maximum and Friends at Fabric. I'm going there for the vibes. I'm there. I know the set is not starting till 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. 11 o'clock, I'm in the place. Yeah. you know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the environment. But generally, I do like to get there at least 15 minutes before, just to see how receptive the crowd is. Because sometimes I get booked for shows and I might be the only grime act. So I'm just seeing how they're reacting to just sounds. And if, all right, I gauge it, check what temperature they're on to know how I'm gonna fly out the gate. You get me?
So for those that don't know, you're from South London. South East London to be precise, right? I don't know South like that. I'll say Peckham, but they say South West, and the man want to chat to me in my DMs about, brother, what are you talking about? So I'm saying, so you're from South East London, Peckham to be precise. What was that like? Not just growing up, because we all know it's the ends, innit? But in regards to doing grime, from what I understand, there's tons of rap from South, tons of rappers in Peckham. To be honest with you, from I know you've got the Tiny Boost, you've got other, you've got the Giggses and other people. So what was it like pushing grime for yourself in a predominantly rap-based area?
That's the thing. Like, a lot of the history has been misconstrued. They've made it sound like in South and particularly Peckham, it wasn't a grime thing. But some of the wickedest MCs to do this thing were from the Norm. Do you get it? Those legendary crews that are from the Norm in this grime thing to this day. You know what I'm saying? So legendary DJs that from the Norm.
Enlighten me a little bit, because again, even down to me, when I'm thinking about, obviously I know MCs from South London, tons of MCs, DJs, whichever, but in regards to Peckham itself, nobody necessarily springs to mind. So enlighten me just a little bit in regards to who was from Peckham doing grime.
Alright, so my musical dads in this thing is 187. So that is DJ Smalls, Rat G, Short Kid Shorter, Sergeant Stats, Rev. Them man there would, for me, God, I'm a man, I've got older brothers and that, yeah? Man's from a time where everyone had bars. Do you get it? And because I had older brothers, I had bars before man my age had bars. Yeah, so man was spraying bars. But them man were the first man outside of East, man. For man, that man can see with man's eyes in the ends that were heavy MCs. Do you get it? In the ends, they're the guys for MCing. It made it tangible for man. You get it? So from the Norm, that's their biggest grime crew, bro. And like, there's even videos online, Sergeant Stats clashing Jammer. Man, don't talk about it like it never happened, but it happened, bro. These are Norm, man. Like, these are Norm, man. You can go now on YouTube and see man like Rev fucking up raves on a grime thing. Burgess, man are there, bars. And in the crowd, you're gonna see bare man that are rapping now. They're looking at these man as like, yeah, this is the thing. From Norm. You get it? Like, for real, for real.
Again, like I said, it's interesting to see, because again, me, who's done the travels of London, to be honest with you, kind of lived in Northwest and obviously done the East London thing for a very long time. For us, from people looking outside, for me, it seemed like, all right, cool. There was the roadside G's, which, like, say for example, the 187s that you're talking about, we didn't necessarily get exposed to them, so to speak. So there probably was legendary crews that were kicking down places in all over South. Because I reckon in every ends, there was a crew that was probably kicking. In Northwest, we had crews too. We had Dirty Movements. We had, who else was there? We had Dirty Movements. We had Not Nice crew, obviously SLKs from Northwest. We had Marcy Phonics and Hyperfena from West. Like, it was all. So knowing that isn't necessarily surprising, because we had raves. We had a whole scene in North.
That's what I'm saying. So did South. So did South, but it's like, it's a slept-on thing. Only if you know thing, because it wasn't documented how it should have been documented, like how the Eastman's thing was documented, or how the Northman's thing was documented. It's just lost in the wind. And these tales and these stories, they're left with the man that was there. And if you wasn't there, you wouldn't know. You get it? So it's mad. But like, even stations like On Top with their biggest radio station in South London, all the best crews were on that. Some of them man are still about today. Big Nasty. Do you get it? These man, it's South, bro. You get me? So
it's a serious thing. And like I said, it's interesting to get to learn these things for myself and for the other people who weren't necessarily there at the time, to see that there was a bag of radio stations outside of East and North London, because I think a lot of people have this perception that East and North London were the only places that grime was really going in, and there was one or two MCs from other places.
Proper inaccurate. It's so inaccurate, because you got to think, in South, man can't even get all the radio stations where the thing is going in. Man's out of the range. Do you get it? We had our own things going in. They're like, So Solid and that, Nikes and Nike, all these things. On top, you got the roadsides, you got the 1/8s, you got the South Soldiers. Do you get it? Essentials? What? It's going on here as well. Like, it's fully going on here as well, isn't it?
I would say that South played a massive part because I remember back in the day, bro. Like back in the day. God rest NE. Because I even remember going to their studio back in the day, and South was kicking out things, essentials, like you're saying, South Soldiers, or whatever. Big up Desperado, Gender. All of these men that were actually doing mad things in South from a long time ago, and I can't remember a time of not seeing them about. To be honest with you, so South has always played a massive part in regards to keeping the energy of grime alive, especially within London anyway.
I think it's a crazy thing.
Today now, I would say, just outside is running the grime thing.
You reckon? Let's have this conversation, Doug. Let's have this conversation. So you reckon South is kicking out? Again, this is
right now.
top three MCs.
Yeah,
My top three MCs right now. Alright, I'm not even saying this because he's here, yeah? But Cruz, I'm gonna say Scorcher. Cruz, Scorcher, and Gets on my top three. Right now.
Safe, innit? He's going for the safe one.
Man said the safe one. No, I'm being honest with you, bro. I'm being honest with you.
He's over there. He's doing Gets and Rude Kid.
Alright, so we're talking about, so we're saying that in the realm, just
with
the realm where the
party.
man them is at right now. Alright, cool. So what's the other? So Scorcher, yourself, and a third. Big up me, yeah. Big up me. This is where I'm at right now. I'm being honest with you.
You're a journalist, right?
Man said I'm a journalist. I like that. All right, cool. All right, no, free. No, there's bare MCs that I do like, bro. But top threes.
It's happened. It's Duppy. There's 2 out of 3.
No, do you know what? No, big up Duppy. There's no two ways about it. Duppy's doing the mad thing with the producing. He's chilling stage. He's doing bare stuff, and he's a lot younger than us as well. So big. Yeah, let me give it to Duppy. I'm gonna give it to Duppy.
Rules.
Yeah, the majority rules.
We're doing this.
Okay. All right, I hear you.
I tell you what though, honorary shout out to the Brum man and the Midlands man, the Notts man, the Leicester man, because people like to segregate the thing and it's not segregated. Like, we can have little jokes and laughs and that, but on a real thing, this grime thing, it's only gonna go as far as the unity goes, innit? So from time it's fragmented and that, it's not beneficial to no one.
See when I write their bars, they get mad when I write their bars. Your bars are sick, we write their bars. Got bars to fight their bars. Hot now fully ignite their bars. Don't get got that like my bars. Gonna fly like a kite man. I am mad.
Right, cool. So I've got a question for you. If you had to create a grime Mount Rushmore, who would you put on your mountain, and why?
I'm gonna put Dizzy, because he's the first grime MC. Grime MC, not MC, grime MC.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me. I'm gonna put Wiley, because he's the reason everybody's here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put DJ Slimzy, because he is the facilitator. Yeah. And I'm gonna put. See, I'm a madman. I didn't think this far. I'm thinking I'm going all pattern and that. Wait, the fourth one now. Now the fourth one for me, because this is my Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna put Esco Big Boss, because on the Rude Boy thing, with the Rude Boy lyrics, dads, absolute dads. So yeah, that's my.
So we got Dizzy, we got Wiley, Slimzy, and Esco. That's not bad, you know. That's not a bad four. That's not. Who would I put on Mount Rushmore? This is gonna get techie now. Right, so I'm gonna put D-Double on there, just for the simple fact I feel like he's one of the reasons that I MC. Not even I feel like he is one of the reasons I MC, like Stylish or whichever else it is from Young. I'm gonna say you have to put Wiley in there, because again, same reason, and he was the first person to ever give me a feature in Grime. Mad. That's crazy.
That's part of the reason I put Esco in there, people don't even know this, yeah. But one of the first times I ever recorded, ever in life, was in Skit Speaks' studio, and Esco Big Bars was coaching man through man's vocal session. You get this the same day. Esco and Temps done that tune. Who's that? Get back, draw for the spray. Yeah, that man was in the studio. We man's recorded after that, and Esco was project your voice. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit of grind.
a little grime history for you, lads. You know what I mean? Yeah. So who else was that? Double Wiley. I'm gonna go with Mac 10. Do you know why I'm gonna say Mac 10? Not necessarily for the works now, but from back then, like the way his sets were back then for me as a youth man who couldn't see none of these people. I don't know, there was something about when I heard Mac 10 on decks or whatever else it is. So that would be the third, and then I don't know, man. The fourth is a techie one for me, you know.
Proper techie, innit?
The
I
fourth,
could have just put Roll Deep.
yeah, the whole crew.
The whole crew.
Yeah, the whole
Big
crew.
up Breeze, that's mad.
All right, cool. So if you had to say, I'm gonna leave my Mount Rushmore at 3. Yeah, because the fourth one is just gonna get shaky. If you had to do a crew Mount Rushmore, top 4 of all time, what would you say?
Roll Deep Entourage is the
We say best crew of all time.
greatest crew ever. Argue with your mother and anyone. I'm telling you, imagine this. I'm in school, yeah. This is how much of a grind fanatic I am, yeah. These time 50 Cent G Units at the gate. I'm in the playground arguing, man, about who's better, G Unit or Roll Deep. Yeah.
All right, yeah, safe. Yeah, cool. I hear it.
Big and serious. Like for me, Roll Deep as an entity in this thing, if they weren't to exist, brother, this thing is gazy, bro.
I hear it.
This thing is gazy. All the characters. Do you get it? Like, forget about the music. When man just watching the content from back in the day, brother. Do you get it? The Wiley, just the energy, the Wileys and the Ricos just conversating, and it's a different thing, bro. Do you get it? And for me, I can't talk for bare other people, bro. I can just talk for my thing and how my thing got to come into fruition. You get me? We got Roll Deep. So Roll Deep number 1. Alright, let's on a big and serious. Roll Deep is all could be number 1 and 2. Yeah, let's have it right. Yeah. Now because there's different stages of Roll Deep, bro. Like I'm listening to Roll Deep before
J2K, wasn't it?
Nah, was I before J2K? But J2K has always been floating.
Yeah, J2K has always been floated, but I'm talking about before he was in Roll Deep, though. Because remember, there was a stage when it was J2K and Crazy Titch doing their thing. Yeah. What was there? They had a little alliance.
Yeah. Trust me. No, but like, see, because of the different stages of Roll Deep, like I'm listening to Roll Deep, Biggie Pitbull, Ricky Net, NEK. Man, do you get it? My thing's serious, bro. Like, and then it's developed, and then you got the Dizzies, then Dizzies left, and now it's in at the deep end. With Stars, number 1. What? The heaviest crew of all time, bro. I swear down.
So, right, cool. So Roll Deep 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Yeah. Rough Squad. Because that's signature sound, boy. Yeah, Trust me. And Nasty Crew, innit?
I'm surprised you took so long to get there, to be honest with you, bro. I'm surprised you took so long. Me, I thought, yeah, Nasty Crew, Roll Deep, first 2, 100%. Rough Squad. And then... Rough Squad.
This is what I'm saying, man.
This is what I'm saying. This was a get started.
How many mountains are there?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do a Southside Mount Rushmore.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like, yeah, the fourth crew. Fourth crew. Yeah, man, Mount Rushmore's only got 3 people. That one there.
Southside one, it means something else to man. Do you get it? The Roll Deep.
So what your top 3?
That's just like that. The overall.
What do you say your top 3 South one would be then?
1-8, 187, Essentials, Roadside, and probably South Soldiers. Probably.
That makes sense, to be honest with you, because I remember all of those crews doing big things, to be honest with you, from way back a day, and some of them are still kicking down things now. Big up RE. Yeah, there's loads of things happening in South. But South is active, man. South is active.
Run this thing, cuz.
It's just too far, man.
I'm gonna lie.
It's just too far, bro. This travelling to Deptford for events and that is just a bit mad still.
What's popping in Deptford?
Bro, man's had to go to I did a Grime podcast the other day in Deptford. That's what I'm saying. There's things going on in you lot scoring that you don't even know about. It's crazy work.
He's alive, cuz.
Grime, what have I been saying the past 3 weeks, people? You get me? Right, we are there with Cruz Leon. I am Dirty Skanks, the face to get familiar with. This is Link Up TV, Grime in real time.
Pull up and do it on site. What you know about buying on the mains? I do it on back when I'm lacing my boots up. I do it up tight. I step heavy, put it when you see me step light. We ain't taking no check back. I look like man. I put a flame out. I make it ignite. You was rating Diddy, I was rating Suge Knight. Come on, I'm a mobster, man. I'm mob tight. They rate me from knots all up the mob side. I ain't big shot, but I'm big.